Alright, sorry guys, the last video cut out. Here's two of the jars. You can see they're filled with hot lard and sausage. I'm starting on the next jar, so we'll try to get it in this video for you. Yeah, you can have that bucket, Bailey. It's out of lard, so I got a bigger bucket. And I got some more boiling up right here. It's a little dangerous, this method, truthfully. You're pouring hot oil into a jar, you know, and whenever you got that kind of a thing, like it can be, you know, it can be a little bit of dangerous whenever you're dealing with hot oil. But basically, taking these pieces of sausage, setting them into the jar, and they're not sliding in all perfect, but you do your best. I've been wiping down the lids, or not the lids, the rims of the jars after I do it usually. Well, that one didn't turn out quite as good, but that's alright. Not a big deal. Pretty big one here, so we'll see how it works out. It's going to barely fit in there, but just kind of slide it in best you can. And it's not an exact science, as you guys can see, and a lot of things aren't. But basically you want to make sure there's room to put the next one in there, and then you pour your hot lard on it, which I got heating up right now. It's quite the process, really. And when I was saying it's kind of dangerous, I'll show you how I'm doing it, which is hill rod as can be. Absolutely. Alright, we'll put this one in there now. And I've been using this spoon to reach down in there. I probably can't fit my hand in there really. Alright, so you take your hot lard that you got boiling, and you'll see it's pretty crazy. And you keep pouring it till you get it the right. When it gets to the top bubbling, you want to let it simmer down a little bit. Let it simmer down. You see a little bit's going on the ground, that's okay. Not the end of the world, not the best thing, but yeah, I probably should have this out on the pavement, truthfully, but not a big deal. I'm really not too worried about it. I guess you could call it pavement. It's really just concrete blocks that I sit there to make myself a little patio. And I'm just making sure that I get that piece of sausage underneath the oil, basically, is what I'm trying to get. Get it fully covered. Well, I think that that's good. I think it's covered from what I can see here. So then I just take the lid usually, set the lid on there. You can even wipe these lids down with a little bit of oil if you want. And you got to keep in mind, these jars are hot as can be, so you don't really want to be touching them real long. You want to get your lid lined up, get it on there best you can. You're only going to be able to touch it for a second, really, while you're spinning it. What I've been doing, I'll set it there a second, and then I'll take it, set it on the ground real fast, like that. Then I put it between my boots and turn it a little tighter. And it'll seal up. It hasn't sealed yet, but they're cooling down, and they get a little vortex that will pop the lid up. I've done it with some wild game. I've done it with coon fat, rendered it down and used it for cooking and stuff. And there's Bailey again. He's licking that lard container clean. All right, well, I think that's good. You guys kind of seen the process. I gave a little bit of weird commentary, and God bless y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day, and tune in next time for the next topic. But this was a deer breakfast sausage that I made, and I'm doing a potted meat style canning style instead of the pressure canning, which definitely any of the canning books or anything you see, they'll all tell you that this will kill you most likely. But I know it won't. I'm very unconcerned with it. People have been doing this style of potted meat for thousands of years, probably hundreds, thousands of years, and you know, do it at your own risk, obviously, but this is what I do, and you don't have to do it that way if you don't want to. Have a blessed day.